entire Tamil Nadu has become TVK's fort.
TVK also offering a lot of freebies. So initially TVK says criticizing DMK, AIADMK for giving a lot of freebies and schemes.
There is a general criticism that people of Tamil Nadu accept cash and vote. TVK versus DMK, this is a very perfect articulation of the ground reality. BJP and DMK are having an behind the screens dealing, but they will project a picture that they are opposing in the open. This is just to fool, just to cheat the minorities.
Currently, now we are at Tiruchengodu constituency. I am with TVK candidate KG Arunraj IRS. So thank you so much for your time. So first time you are contesting from Tiruchengodu. How you read the crowd?
This crowd is very, very positive, and they are very. You must have seen this amount of enthusiasm among the crowds. So these people all over the constituency are expecting. To be frank, not only this constituency, throughout Tamil Nadu, people of Tamil Nadu are expecting a change. They are fed up with this, the two parties which have governed the state for the past 50 years, and they have been crying for a change. When our leader had started this movement, I should say this is a people's movement. When they started, people have owned this party as their own, and they are eagerly waiting for this poll day to vote in favor of our party.
So have you read TVK's manifesto? Because TVK also offering a lot of freebies. So initially TVK says criticizing DMK, AIADMK for giving a lot of freebies and schemes. So how you counter this arguments?
No, first of all, to term these welfare measures as freebies is not right. See, Tamil Nadu is basically a welfare state, but the sad state of affairs is that till even now, after more than nearly 70 years, 75 years of independence, people of the state are in a state, such a state that they are in need of welfare measures. So till that time, that people are able to get out of their poverty, we need these welfare measures. We need that initial push for them to uplift them from this cycle of poverty.
So I am traveling a couple of days in all Kongu constituencies. AIADMK claims still they hold the fort. DMK, I interviewed Senthil Balaji. He is saying AIADMK is no more holding this fort. It's become a DMK's fort. So what's your take?
No, see, both the parties you mentioned, it's natural that they claim that they have this support of the people, but the fact is that the truth is that entire, not only this Kongu region, entire Tamil Nadu has become TVK's fort. That's because of the simple reason. People of Tamil Nadu are fed up with these two parties. This corruption and this family dynastic rule, and especially that BJP allied party. One at the other one end we have this DMK-led alliance, and the other end we have this BJP-led alliance. So people have clearly brushed aside this BJP-led alliance. Now this fight is only between TVK and DMK is going to lose, and we are going to form this government.
Your leader is setting a ground like TVK versus DMK, but in Kongu region, especially in your constituency, do you think it's DMK versus TVK, or what about AIADMK, their role?
As I said earlier, this BJP-led alliance, I'm very, very careful of my choice of words. I'm very choosing that it's a BJP-led alliance. Has not been accepted by these people because they know the BJP have been doing a lot of injustice to these people of Tamil Nadu, and this AIADMK, because of its own need to survive, they have, because of their pressure from this top, they have accepted this alliance. So that alliance has not been accepted by these people, and it's not going to take off. So the ground reality is that still it is TVK versus DMK, and this fight is between these two parties, but the clear winner is obviously is going to be TVK.
Many says TVK will be vote cutter, some says spoiler, some says crowd won't convert as a vote. So what's your response to these kind of comments?
See, when our leader comes, this amount of crowd in this scorching heat, people come on their own, out of their own expenses they are coming, and they are spending 2-3 hours waiting in this scorching heat to just get a glimpse of the leader. So when this is the sort of support, the nature of this crowd.
No, that the ruling party and opposition party saying they just come and see the actor.
That's what, see, when they take this much effort effort to come in the scorching heat? Won't they take some effort to come to the polling booth which is near their house to vote, cast their votes? Definitely they will do. Not only that, each one cadre will convert 100 people into TVK supporters and ensure them they will vote for TVK.
The Kongu region is more of ADMK led. So far, last parliament election and local body election, DMK somehow they manage and somehow they gain more seats. But this time, what do you think? The TVK will eat out more DMK vote or ADMK vote?
See, I agree that it was earlier ADMK had some sway here, but now after this leadership crisis in ADMK had lost its universal character. The leadership, when ADMK of MGR and Jayalalitha period is different, and ADMK of the EPS period is different. The present leader is seen as a leader of a particular community. This is what the general perception among all this throughout the state. And so, the very moment this kind of uncertainties and leadership crisis emerged, the ADMK had clearly lost the support of, lost the ground. So I would say now the ground has become this entire. I would say now entire Tamil Nadu has become TVK's fort.
Candidate, cash, liquor, freebies. So what actually rules? Because you are since you are campaigning for so many days. So what do you think? What's the perception in the ground?
See, the two parties, they rely only on this money, cash for votes, because people will vote automatically if they do good governance, if they deliver good governance. But they don't believe in those things, and they only know when they come to power, they must earn whatever illegally, how much ever they can, and when it comes to election, they should offer some bribe to the voters so that voters will forget all the past they have done and they will again vote for them. So this is the only thing they do. But people have become wise. So there is a general criticism that people of Tamil Nadu accept cash and vote. But I would say I would counter to this, because where was the choice for the Tamil Nadu people earlier? There are only two primary parties and both were offering cash. So they have to, people of Tamil Nadu had to vote for either of these parties only, no? So first time the people of Tamil Nadu have got a real alternative choice, credible alternative choice. Now this election will show how the people of Tamil Nadu, how they are very politically savvy, and this election will prove that money alone will not determine this election.
Initial days, many predicted that TVK will cut a lot of minority votes, but DMK leaders now claims that TVK cannot cut out minority votes because Vijay is not spoken anything against BJP. So even today, that DMK MP Wilson in his tweet saying today Vijay is in Trichy and attending church event. So he is mentioning that Vijay is doing last minute, whether Vijay is raised any voice against BJP. So there are a lot of criticism against Vijay, saying that he is not open up against BJP.
Absolutely, it's a very wrong claim. See, even this delimitation bill which was passed, our leader has voiced his strong criticism against this bill. See, with regard to this minorities, DMK is trying all its means to convince this clergy, both for this Christianity and Islam, to to voice their to say to the people, followers, that they should not vote for the TVK. This is the feedback I am getting everywhere. But the minority people, they have clearly seen, they have read through this DMK scheme of things, and they have clearly known that DMK is having a clear understanding with the BJP. The fact is that DMK, even if it wants, it can't oppose this fascist BJP regime, because if we need to oppose this union, which the present regime is so powerful with all its authorities under its control, we need to be very clean. So DMK, let me complete. DMK, with almost all ministers have corruption charges against them, and against many of them ED and IT charges are pending against them. So how would we expect them to be truly raising their voice against the BJP? Top police officers on senior officers of West Bengal were transferred immediately. But why didn't this happen in Tamil Nadu? Because these police officers were trying to suppress all voices of dissent. before when the DMK regime was there. So everybody were expecting that when poll schedule was is announced, they will be transferred. But that didn't happen. Only when all opposition parties raised their voices, few officers were transferred. And this IG intelligence was transferred at the very fag end of this election phase. So this shows that when BJP and DMK are having an behind the screens dealing, but they will project a picture that they are opposing in the open. This is just to fool, just to cheat the minorities.